Hey guys, Tony from the Outsider channel here with you once again. We are headed to Arizona on a little road trip, non-bike trip, to Flagstaff, Sedona area. And look what I just snuck on the truck. I don't think she'll care. Her and Pip are right there. Little just in case, you know? If you're going to Sedona and Flagstaff and you don't bring your bike, you're doing it wrong. Hey Pip. This way. You wanna go? You wanna go? Huh? You ready? You ready? Alright, let's go. Look at this guy. I'm inside of Wataki, which means big house, from a civilization of Native Americans that were here in 1100. Sorry about the extended intro, you guys, but come on. I hope you're enjoying this. This is awesome. On to our next stop. Canyon. Let's do the intro to the Grand Canyon, why don't we? It was an epic journey up here. I had to share it with you guys. Today we're going to the Flagstaff bike park, a local bike park. One of the cool things I wanted to talk about really quickly before we get into the bike park is growing up as a skateboarder, I dreamed of public local skate parks. That dream came true in the early 2000s. It looks like now that's happening more and more with local bike parks, and it's awesome. It's great to see. Sedona had one, Flagstaff has one. I know a lot of places in Oregon and Washington have them now, Santa Cruz. Such a cool thing when you don't have time for a long ass ride, you just go to the local bike park and cruise around, pump track, hit some lines real quick, dump an hour. You don't have to make a half day out of it. Today, that's what we're doing. Flagstaff, local bike park. Wrist is a bit janky still, but it was super fun. Let's really, finally, officially get to the ride. All right, just got here. Looks like a bike camp just showed up or something crazy. Flinging water bottles. Let's see how this goes. And we just pedal right into this sucker. Ta-da! I will say right off the bat, it's more of like a dirt jumper park in certain sections, like especially this trail. It's like a blue jump line, but look how lippy that is on top. Cue it.
Thank you very much for Slippy!
Exactly. So, there's some really cool stuff in here though, for all kinds of bikes. Green warm-up line. Pretty fun. Gets the blood going. I'm 3 miles away at an Airbnb from this place. There's no way I'm gonna pass this up for a quick spin today. Let's see what we can do. Little drop section right there. Kind of wander over to this side. And you got a bunch of pump tracks to choose from. Try to find the best spot to get on this. Maybe here. All right, I haven't ridden too many of these. I think the point is to not pedal and not brake. Kind of feels like skating. Pumping around both corners. We're going the other direction. There's this big one on the left. It's much bigger than it looks. It's kind of funny the way they have it set up. It's like, and then send it. So I was thinking about that big drop after I left here yesterday, and I know if I don't do this off the bat, it's gonna sit in the back of my head and I'm gonna freak myself out. One of the things I learned is to just, if you think you can do it and you're feeling it, just send it, because it's only gonna get tougher in your brain. Always bigger in your head. But yeah, here's another angle. This is what I'm talking about. It's more of a mental thing. Like the ride up seems kind of scary because you're looking over this wall. The drop's about 6 feet. That's the stuff. Stepping up when you know you can, and you know you're well within your skill range. It's just sometimes those things get in your head. Same kind of thing that Allen 650B. You guys saw that video a couple videos ago. As soon as we did that thing, it was on. Every run, boom, 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 boom. Just getting over that mental hump. Second time's a charm. We can jump into this pump truck on this side. Bit of a different setup over here. This place also has some rad lines here. Kind of like wood features and some jumps. This one I've been eyeing up right here. But how they built it feels a little awkward because you kind of have to scrub these rocks and drops to get enough speed to do that jump into the whale tail. I'll show you in a sec, but this one to the right is super fun. Some options too, I'll show you in that one. Option 2, which is kind of funny because you have to avoid an oncoming tree after the wooden roller. Right there, don't hit the tree. Take the line down, back into this one. Yeah, flowy stuff like that, the wrist doesn't hurt at all. It's when I hit the chunky stuff, mashes it. Mashes up the wrist. I'll show you the whale tail real quick. There's a gap there in the front of us, and there's also a gap right here. If you're going with the speed you need, it's no problem, but for me, the issue lies in the run up, which is rock, 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 turn, and you have to have the speed to clear that. I mean, you don't have to technically, but I don't want to do deck check on that. Here, I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about as far as the speed goes to hit this properly. Maybe. It's a maybe though. I'm not really complaining. I'm just kind of going through the mental mind state where I am at. And I'm sure you guys struggle with too sometimes when you're trying something and you're back and forth with it. I hate it when you know you can do something, but you just don't trust yourself in that moment. Whether it's my wrist or haven't ridden in a couple weeks or what. But as far as an MTB line, this is my favorite one here. That one's fun. It's cool because everything is so tight, so close together. You can just mix it up. Feels like a skate park. This is the closest feeling I've had on a bike where I grew up skating in local parks. Just cruise around the park, whatever you feel like hitting next. Sick of that line, come over here for the pump track. Sick of that, do a couple drops. Hopefully soon, every town and city will be having these guys pop up. They've also got some stuff on the sides you can do your little warm-up bids on too. kind of like go for a little bit of a skinny cruise. Ooh, that wrist, just bending it a certain way, like sends like shivers up my spine right now. I'm not trying to complain, I'm just like sharing the ride with you guys. This one is a compromise for pain and fun, but I've only been to Flagstaff twice and I don't know when I'll be back, so we're riding today. Not a long ride, but a ride nonetheless. Really like to get better at my pump track skills. Throw a Manny in right here, like, oh, that hurt my wrist. This thing's rad, it just sends you wherever you want to go. Circles, triangles. Back to the starting gate. And then around somewhere else for more. I haven't seen a BMX bike in a long time, so used to the mountain bikes. It looks so small. Love this little line. Oh, too far down. That thing sends you into a tight turn. Oh, that one hurt the wrist. That one got me. I'm gonna feel that one in the morning. Whew. I think that might do it. All right, guys, it's about time I shut it down from Flagstaff, Arizona. I had a great time riding the local bike park. Definitely stop in here if you're in the area, or if it's too hot in Sedona, get the hell up here. This park's super fun and rad, and it's cool up here. It's like 75 degrees. I'm gonna go put some ice on this thing. If you guys didn't know how this happened, check my last video. It's called The Worst Ride of My Life, and it damn hell was. Damn hell. Yeah, anyway, hopefully this doesn't set me back too much, but I had to get a ride in today. I had to ride, come on. The place was 3 minutes from my house. I brought the bike with me. I'm not gonna not ride it. I'm Tony from the Outsider Channel. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you next week.